Okay, so I kind of want to address this Captain Marvel controversy. And when I say controversy, I'm talking about the trailer that was released, I guess, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, something like that. Basically, you got people complaining. Um, I guess somebody on the internet said that Brie Larson wasn't smiling enough in the trailer. And let's just play a little bit of the trailer. Okay, so let me stop right there. So we see Carol Danvers, played by Brie Larson, falling out of the sky. So my first thought when I saw this is obviously this is going to be have something to do with the accident that turns her into Captain Marvel. I guess she was a fighter pilot. From the little I know about Captain Marvel. So all right, it's interesting because she falls into a blockbuster, which is kind of I actually like it because it's kind of a cool way to say, hey, this is not in our current day. This is probably in the 80s or early 90s. Because if you're old like me, there used to be a blockbuster on every corner. So I like that they actually showed that because, usually directors, they'll just throw up some titles and say, hey, 1983 or whatever. This is a little bit more creative. So I actually like that part. So let's continue.
War is a universal language. I know a renegade soldier when I see one. Never occurred to me that one might.
Okay, so she's not smiling there. Okay. But again, if you know anything about her origin story, she's lost her memories. So I wouldn't be smiling either if I didn't know who I was. I'd be terrified, especially if I woke up in the costume she's wearing and you see the way the people are looking at her. So this is not an occasion for smiling. But let's continue.
Space invasion, big car chase. Truth be told, I was ready to hang it up till I met you today. So you're not from around here?
It's hard to explain.
So it seems like, from what I can see, the sequence that they showed is her falling to Earth, walking around disoriented, and then we actually see her smile in the car with Samuel Jackson, because maybe at this point in the movie she's feeling a little bit better about her situation. But so I don't really see what the whole controversy is about. But let's watch the rest of it, see what's going on. I'm liking the music a lot more watching it this time on my, because I actually saw this trailer on my computer a few days ago and I really wasn't digging the music, but hearing it on my big screen, I'm kind of liking it more. But let's see what's going on.
I keep having these memories. I see flashes. I think I had a life here. But I can't tell if it's real.
And again, here, she looks like she's about to kick some butt. So I think everything I've seen in the trailer so far is appropriate for whatever her situation is. which admittedly we don't have the full picture yet, but it looks okay to me. I have some problems with this trailer, but I'll get into it after we watch the rest of it.
We have no idea what threats are out there.
And of course, this scene where she punches the old lady on the bus has been getting a lot of reactions on the internet. And here we have Ronan, the accuser. So, and it looks like he's at Earth. So, I like the way the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I like the way they keep old characters or new characters and try to integrate them into other movies. It just feels like a more cohesive whole. So I like that. I like that he's going to be in this movie because I thought, as far as the Marvel villain goes, he was very, very, very good. And I was out to point out the mocap on Coulson and Nick Fury is awesome. I mean, I never really touched on that in some of my other reviews of the other Marvel movies, but Marvel has some great de-aging CGI. And I mean, it really is getting believable because I think the first time they used it was in Ant-Man with Harry Pym. So, or Harvey Pym, whatever his name is, Michael Douglas. But they used it in the second, the Ant-Man and the Wasp movie too, and it was great. They used it with just about Michelle Pfeiffer and Michael Douglas and Lawrence Fishburne. So anyway, let's continue. Okay, so what can I say about this trailer? Let me just read the article I was reading before I started. This is from Cinema Blend about the whole smiling controversy. The internet can be a dark place, and the powerful females of the MCU are no exception to scrutiny, often served up by the trolls of the internet. Following the recent trailer release of the first female-fronted MCU film, Captain Marvel, a slew of critics pointed out that Carol Danvers just wasn't smiling enough in the footage. Despite the trailer introducing that hero fell from the sky and is missing a life full of memories on Earth, some fans seem to be expecting more flashes of pearly whites from Brie Larson. Okay, I have to say, I've watched a few reviews of the trailer, and I didn't hear anybody complaining about her lack of smiling. The reviews I read or watched had more to do with Brie Larson not having a personality. And I reserve judgment. I've only seen her in one movie. It was that King Kong movie, King Kong Skull Island or whatever. So I'm reserving judgment. I hear she's a great actor. It's hard to judge from this trailer because, like I said, if you're playing somebody that lost their memories, I expect them to look like she was looking in this trailer. But the major knock against her is that she just doesn't have a personality, it seems. So I'm hoping that's not true. And I'm also disappointed, though, that they did have another female superhero, Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson, who obviously does have a personality, and they didn't make a movie about her. So the fact that they're making a movie about this other character with this unproven actress just kind of makes me judge it a little bit more harshly, I would say. But I'm willing to give it a chance. I don't know if she looks wise. From what I've seen in the comic books, I don't really think she looks like Captain Marvel. I think Catherine Winnick from the show Vikings, who I've talked about in other segments. I think I mentioned her on my show, The Binge List. I think she would have been way more precise as far as looks and acting ability for this role. I mean, if you look at I'll put up a picture of Catherine Winnick, but if you watch Vikings, she is a tough, kick-ass character. She plays a tough, kick-ass character, and she would have been perfect for this role. She's just, I mean, somebody suggested her in the comments of this trailer on YouTube, and I haven't been able to get it out of my head. She would have just been so perfect for this role. But like I said, I reserve judgment for Brie Larson. My other major complaint about the trailer is there's no wow moment in the trailer. I remember seeing the first Iron Man trailers back in the day. What was that, 10 years ago almost? And you got a sense from that trailer that, first of all, Rodney Downey Jr. was killing it in that role. I mean, he was pretty much playing himself, but you just got a feeling like this was going to be a kick-ass movie. And, you know, they showed a couple things with Iron Man that really looked impressive. So I haven't seen anything. Usually they give you all the good stuff in these trailers. They show you all the good scenes, and maybe they're holding back, I'm hoping, for the real movie. They know people are going to go see this movie, so they don't really have to throw everything in the trailer. I'm hoping. I'm liking the look of that traditional suit. Not so crazy about the green suit. Has a little bit of Green Lantern feel to the green suit, but I'm liking the other suit, the way it looks. So hopefully we're getting a quality movie. But like I said, I'm willing to give Brie Larson a chance. I mean, I'm obviously going to go see this movie. I mean, but like I said, I just thought Catherine Winnick would have just been dead on for this role. But like I said, we'll see. We'll see. And that's all I have for today. So I will see you when I see you.